Hey dudes, welcome to Splat from the Past, the only 80s themed horror and sci-fi show where things could get totally radical. Now today I will be welcoming back Tammy Lauren. I interviewed her about a year and a half ago, and I'm having her back on today to promote her appearance at Son of Monsterpalooza in Burbank, which is this weekend, September 13th through the 15th. I can't wait. It is going to be fucking epic. Got some great people, great lineup there, and I'm having her on today to talk about that and talk about the legacy of Wishmaster and all that stuff. And it's going to be pretty cool. Tammy's a lot of fun, really nice, and I can't wait. So, here is my new interview with Tammy Lauren. Hey, Tammy.
Hi, Tommy. How are you?
I am extraordinary. How are you?
Well, I don't know if I'm extraordinary, but I'm pretty good. Pretty good. I can't complain.
Well, welcome back. It's been almost a year and a half since we last talked.
Right?
Yeah. But yeah, I am just extraordinary. I'm looking forward to this weekend at Son of Monsterpalooza. I just found out that Adrienne Barbeau is a last-minute booking for Sunday.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. I think I saw something like that going across my feed, but I don't check in enough on Facebook. But I should, because then I would get news like this more often.
Yeah. I'm just excited. I had a huge crush on her when I was a kid.
Oh, that's fun. Great.
Yeah.
You know, when I was a little girl, I was booked to do a guest episode of Chip.
Mm-hmm.
And I had always had a crush on, oh God, now I can't remember his name. He played Moondoggy and Gidget. Singer. What's that? Honey, what's the...
James Darren?
Out of your phone. Yes!
Yes.
God, I feel like an asshole. Yes, James Darren. So he was set to play my father.
Mm-hmm.
I swear to God, I never got nervous around anybody, and I just started shaking. And people were just like, that's really weird. He was a star before she was born. And I watched that movie 14 times. I was so in love with him.
Wow.
Highlight. Mm-hmm.
Oh, my God.
I hope that she's as great as, because he was really nice to me, so I hope she's just great.
Mm-hmm.
Not that it'll matter. You'll still be in love. I mean, they're like that, though, aren't they? The childhood crushes we have? It's kind of like that.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I've had nothing but good experiences meeting childhood crushes.
Yeah, it's fun.
Wow, James Darren. Wow. I don't think I've ever met anybody that had a crush on him, but, you know, why wouldn't anybody? He was a good-looking guy.
Well, yeah, and then, you know, in Gidget, you know, it was Sandra Dee, and it was their whole thing, and I'm really short, so I loved the whole Gidget concept. Oh, yeah, and he was Moondoggy. He was the romantic lead. He was awesome. And he could sing, remember?
Yep. I actually saw him in the Guns of Navarone recently.
I have never seen that.
Classic war movie with Gregory Peck, David Niven, Anthony Quinn, Richard Harris, and James Darren.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Well, there's my Netflix list. Mm-hmm.
I hope it's on Netflix. Okay. Yeah. Oh, my God. So it's been 22 years since Wishmaster, and I was shocked to find out that Son of Monsterpalooza was having you and Andrew Divoff, because I thought it was long overdue. I've been going for 3 years now, and I kept thinking, when are they going to get Wishmaster people?
Yeah, I know. Well, I know, you know, Andrew does a lot more than I do. Mm-hmm. This one, it's hard for them sometimes, you know, like Linda Blair is at this one. I mean, that's a pretty big deal.
She's there every year.
I'm sure you've met her, I'm sure other people. But
yeah.
To me, you know, to a lot of people in horror, that's a big deal. So sometimes they just don't have the room. Sometimes it's just hard to get us all together. But it's not just Andy and me this time. Holly is going to be there. She was the female lead in Wishmaster 2.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And they got Tony Todd coming, who, by the way, just started following me on Twitter, I'm proud to say. And I didn't even say his name 3 times.
Oh, my God. Yeah, and Tony will be there. Reggie will be there. Oh, yeah. It's going to be fun.
Oh, yeah. Reggie and Gigi, they came on a couple weeks ago to promote their appearance. Second time. I love them. They're very nice people.
Yeah. That's great.
They were smart.
So, yeah, we think we're overdue.
Yeah. They were smart not to get Robert Englund again because it created pandemonium 2 years ago when he was there. I was there. Oh, my God. They had fire marshals pacing around hoping that there wasn't going to be a fire.
That is funny. And, there is nobody nicer than Robert Englund.
Oh.
Ever.
Sweetheart.
In the world. Probably. I don't think so. And they're doing a documentary on him.
Yeah.
So a bunch of us from Wishmaster, did the documentary talking about how great he was in Wishmaster, playing, a non-villain, playing a victim.
Yeah. So you're interviewed on that documentary?
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah, I know Andy did it too. I think Bob Kurtzman did it. A bunch of us did it.
Nice. I'm looking forward to seeing that documentary. I've known about it for a while now. Do you think that because Wishmaster was such a modest box office, mild success, that it would just fade into obscurity after it came out?
Oh, I did, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did. But, I hoped it wouldn't because I thought Andy was a great villain. I liked the character. I thought it deserved to have more films. So I was happy that it did.
Mm-hmm. Is there any talk about reboots or any more sequels?
God, every once in a while I hear something. Andy gets that more than, I do, though, because he's more involved still, because he does a bunch of stuff, with the horror community. But I don't know. It's me, and I tend to be kind of cynical. So, I'm going to have to actually see a script and a contract before I'll believe it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's just who I am. But it would be fun. I think I should be the Jinn this time.
Yeah, that would be great.
We could just, but with Andy looping the voice, him doing the voice. It'll just be my head, his voice. I think that's scary.
Yeah. Did they ever ask you to return for the sequels that were already made?
Yeah, originally when they were talking, they thought, right as we were wrapping the first one, they were talking about doing a sequel. And, it hadn't come out in the box office yet. But my whole thing was, well, no. First of all, if it's just the same 2 leads, it's not a franchise anymore. It's a series. We're doing a television series now. Alexandra and the Jinn. I just didn't see that would be compelling to anyone. I thought the thing about Wishmaster was that it was such a throwback to older horror that I thought the deal is that, there was always a new heroine that would come in. Mm-hmm. That was part of the deal. And so that didn't sound like it would really be a great idea to me. I didn't think anybody would see it, quite frankly. And, I liked the way that they kind of went with number 2. I think if it would have been my character again, it just might have been a little silly. There's not enough time passing.
Mm-hmm. So you approve of the sequels?
I love the ones Andy did. He did 2, right? 1 and 2.
Yeah.
I'm sure the other actors are good actors. It's not that. It's just that this was really his role. He developed it. He created it. It was like when somebody else tried to come in and do Freddy Krueger. It's just not going to work. because that was Robert. So Andy kind of had a thing with this, and that was him. It's like asking somebody else to come in and do Candyman. It's that, to me. I thought, of course, we, on one, had the bigger budget, so, than any of the other films did. So I don't think that's a fair comparison. Stuff like that. And we were a pretty modest budget, but we still had more, I think, than they did on any of the sequels, which is par for the course.
Mm-hmm. If you had 3 wishes, what would they be?
Oh, my God. Well, right this second, the first wish would be to get one of Andy's beers that I wish I had right now in front of me from his new brewery. That would be great. My first wish is a lifetime supply of beer from his brewery. That's one. I like beer. Really like beer. Let's see, 2. I would really like, geez, I don't know. You stumped me. I don't know what I'd wish for. World peace? God, that's kind of dumb. Like that'll happen. I'm not sure. You stumped me. You got me. I'm going to have to think about that. I'll email you that one.
Okay. The world the world peace one. Oh my God, that's a good thing to say on the anniversary of 9/11.
Yeah, I mean, that kind of occurred to me as I passed by the TV. And okay, so yeah, let's see, and I just think everybody should have a puppy dog.
Oh,
that's my 3 wishes: beer, puppy dogs, world peace. I don't think that's too much. I just don't think that's too much.
I'm a puppy dog person, so I like that one. I like that.
You like cats too? Because usually people are one or the other.
It's funny. I always liked cats too. I'm allergic to them as much as I love them, but I've become more of a dog person, a lot more than I used to.
I've always liked cats, but there's just something about dogs. Don't know what it is, but it's just, they get me. It doesn't matter what's going on in my life. Puppy dog, everything's good.
Oh.
Go over and coo at it and pet it. They're great.
Yeah, I love my doggies. My 3 wishes. Okay. My first one is the opposite of your beer one. I got a lot of alcoholics in my family, and my first wish would be for my family members to stop drinking. 2 would be to become a billionaire in the horror industry. And 3, get ready for this one, to go to a convention and not spend a dime.
Oh, man. Yeah, I think to go to a convention and not spend any money is more difficult than world peace, actually.
Yeah, 30 years ago.
All those temptations.
What's that? What was that?
Oh, everything. They put temptations in front of you. They're literally everywhere.
I know, it's insane. 30 years ago, it was a lot easier to go to a convention and not spend a dime.
Did you really?
Well, I didn't go to conventions 30 years ago, but from what everyone's told me.
You're not even. How old are you? You're not even 30, are you?
I'm 36.
Oh, look good. Okay, good. Right. I'm a bit older than that. I'll be honest, Tommy. I'm a bit older than that.
But you don't act like it.
That could be a good thing or a bad thing. It depends on the audience. That's okay, though.
It's a good thing, I think, in my book. What's the craziest thing a fan ever asked you to sign?
Let's see. Well, it's some, because I've only done, this is like, I think my 3rd or 4th convention.
Mm-hmm.
So, and those are usually where people bring in things that I myself didn't know existed from shows like 30-some years ago. And that usually is the thing that does it. It's usually something really obscure. Like I did a long, long time ago, this tiny little movie for television for Disney called The Bride of Boogity.
Oh, I love that.
Huh?
I love that. I love that movie.
And someone brought in a poster from it. I didn't even know they had a poster because it was a TV show.
Right.
But they brought in like a film poster in another language. I was like, oh my God. I literally, I almost tried to buy it from this person. Like, I don't want to sign it. I want it.
Yeah. Wow, I wonder where that came from.
Yeah, it was really weird. But other than that, I don't, I've had some fans that have done crazy things like ask for my autograph when we're in the bathroom, like in a public bathroom. Your hand reaching under the stall with the pen and paper.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, I'm tied up right now. And quite frankly, I wouldn't use that pen again. I wouldn't touch that pen again if I just signed it for you right now. That would be a health hazard. But basically, yeah, that was sort of I've had a couple of those times happen. I'm pretty lucky, though. People are really pretty mellow with me. I don't inspire Robert Englund level, pandemonium.
Mm-hmm.
Which is, in that way, it's a blessing.
Yeah. Well, Robert, he takes it and he runs with it. He likes to talk to everybody for like 10 minutes, when they come to his table.
Oh, yeah. He likes to talk.
Yeah. He can have a line and people will be waiting for 2 hours. He'll talk to everybody for 10 minutes. It's amazing, that guy. And he and I have the same birthday, June 6th.
Oh, wow. So you just turned 36.
Mm-hmm. Yep, a couple months ago. Oh my God, about 7 months ago, I reached out to your out of the blue co-star, Jimmy Brogan.
Yeah.
And I asked him if he would be a guest, and he was so funny. He said, I find it very awkward to do interviews over the phone. Next time you're in LA, let's do one in person. And
yeah, but Jimmy's a little old school,
Yeah.
Comes from because we've been friends on Facebook for a long time. And every time he posts something about some, stand-up thing that he's doing, it's always like, and I did this with Jerry Seinfeld and, all these big old comics, and it's like, of course you did, Jimmy. Of course you did. Jimmy's really funny.
He's a very funny guy, yeah.
Yeah.
He's one of the greats, very underrated, I think. And I also... Yeah, and I also reached out to Olivia Burrash, and she, I think she read the message but didn't respond. But I wanted to get her on just because of this one scene she had in this movie she did in 1985 with James Spader called Tough Turf, where he takes her, Robert Downey Jr., and Kim Richards to a country club that his parents used to belong to, and they're basically just trolling the snobs. And Olivia, she's talking to a couple stuck-up teenage girls, and she's telling them about how the first time she swallowed semen, she gagged, and she says to them, "You all swallow, right?" And then they hesitantly say, "Uh-huh." Like,
that's funny.
Yeah, like okay, I guess we can trust her. Uh-huh.
That's funny.
I love that part.
I haven't seen that movie.
Oh yeah, it was a little independent film for New World Pictures back in '85 or something. So there's a game that I like to play with my guest Tammy, and how this works is I ask these silly slumber party questions, and you answer each one, and then ask me the same question, and I answer it.
Okay, go.
Okay. Tammy, are you ticklish?
I am very ticklish, Tommy. Tommy, are you ticklish?
I am very ticklish. Is your belly button an innie or an outie?
It is an innie. And you, Tommy?
I have a very deep innie.
Yeah.
Do you ever contemplate
So far, we're twins.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. Separated at birth. Go ahead.
Do you ever contemplate your belly button?
I do not contemplate my belly button, no. Mm-mm. What about you, Tommy?
I do.
You what?
I do, yes. I contemplate it every day.
But why? Like, what would you contemplate about it?
And it's very cute.
Okay. So it's more like an admiration than contemplation.
Exactly.
I got it. Okay.
What color are your toenails painted?
No color. Hate nail polish. What color are your toenails painted, Tommy?
They are purple sparkly.
Oh, interesting.
I just did them last night, yeah.
Okay.
And then my favorite question, is there a stinky smell that just makes you gag?
Let's see. Yeah, it's sour milk.
Oh, yeah. That's bad.
Yeah. And if I'm hungover, boiled eggs.
Oh, yeah. I don't like those at all.
Yeah. Mm-mm. Don't like that.
I don't like...
Oh, yeah. What stinky smells do you hate? Yeah.
Writing pens from the bathroom. No, I'm just kidding.
Wait, what did you say?
Pens that you write with in the bathroom. I'm just kidding.
Yeah. You see, I did her a favor. That's what I'm saying by turning down that request.
Yeah.
That could have been dangerous. Could have been a biohazard.
I don't like farts or stinky feet.
Gotcha. Fair.
So, Tabby, do you have any upcoming projects in the works?
No, I don't act a lot anymore. I went into tech, and now I'm starting to do more with different types of getting started in production, but as a producer, not in front of the camera. And that's sort of, occasionally, if I have an old friend that contacts me, sure, but it's not really where I put my time and focus anymore.
So, you just got Son of Monsterpalooza this weekend, September 13th through the 15th, and I can't wait. It's just going to be fucking epic.
It's going to be epic. We're going to have so much fun.
Yes. I want to get at least a selfie with you this weekend. It's going to be great.
Got it. You got it.
Well, Tabby, thank you so much for coming back on, and I will see you in Burbank this weekend.
You got it, Tommy. Thanks for having me on.
My pleasure. You're always welcome. Okay, bye-bye.
Okay. Well, take care, and I'll see you this weekend.
Okay, bye-bye.
Okay, bye.
Well, there you have it. Tammy Lauren. Ain't she a sweetheart? God, I love her so much. She's so much fun. And you can catch her this weekend at Son of Monsterpalooza at the Burbank Marriott in Burbank, California. And I also like to say my heart goes out to the 9/11 victims. It's 18-year anniversary, one of the worst tragedies that has happened in this world. And so God bless all the victims, family victims of 9/11. If you like this video, everyone, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Add me as a friend on Facebook. Join my Tommy Kovac comedian page on Facebook. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram and all that fun stuff. Well, that's all the time we have this week on Splat from the Past. Until next time, this is Tommy Throwback Kovac saying, there's no shame in living in the past because the present sucks. Later, dudes.